Hello Taurus, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is the second half of April of 2022 spiritual guidance reading. So for this reading I've been guided into to use the Black Tarot deck. So dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whichever Taurus I am reading for. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on. Please bless this Taurus with clearly defined messages regarding the energy that will be surrounding them on into and through the second half of April of 2022. All right. So we have the Ten of Spears. Oh my goodness. So this is a light at the end of the tunnel. This is, I have finally reached the point where I want to be financially and materially. By mid-April of 2022, either this is what you're experiencing or this is what you are hoping for, Taurus. Now in the thoughts position of the circle spread, we have the Seven of Swords energy. So someone kind of holding this sword behind them, contemplating some form of difficult communication. So someone may be wanting a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to money, and they're kind of conflicted about some form of communication here in the second half of April of 2022. So Taurus, in your relationship sector, we have the King of Cups energy. Some of you may be connecting with an older water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or they have that in their chart. Now, the King of Cups energy in the relationship sector of the circle spread is either someone whose heart is wide open and is balanced emotionally, someone who is trustworthy here. Again, it could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or it's just there's a desire and a hope that this person is the light at the end of the tunnel. Could be in relation to business, could be personal in the second half of April. Now, in the creative aspects position, we've got the Seven of Cups energies. Now, this can sometimes represent fantasy and illusion. So Spirit, I think, in the creative aspects position here is offering the Seven of Cups energies for whichever Taurus's energy reading this is, to apply your creativity, to continue to put time and effort into what you've been creating, because eventually you're going to be able to face some form of fears here, maybe negative feedback or something, and you are going to receive trustworthy, supportive connections and money as a result of your efforts. If you're afraid to put what you're creating out on Amazon or Etsy or whatever platform, now's the time to do so. You know, don't let fear and worry hold you back. Look at this. In the actions position, we've got the Judgment card as a major arcana. So Spirit is helping to step in here and help this Taurus in the second half of April of 2022 to make the highest, best decisions here, because there is a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to stability, money, security. So emotionally, we have this Ace of Cups energies. So a brand new path has opened up or is opening up for this Taurus mid-April. And it's a realization that Ace of Cups being a gift from the universe, a path is opening up that's going to be overflowing with peace, joy, and happiness. Now, for some in relationship, there's like this desire to create something, but there's a little bit of fantasy and illusion, and that's why Spirit's helping you to make the right decision regarding a new path in love, or for some, a renewed path in love here in the second half of April. So in the subconscious position, we have the Knight of Swords energies. Wow, I just saw that in the same position for Aries. So you or another are going to want to go quickly into the direction of someone here to see if you can create a new journey of abundance and happiness. So day to day, we've got the Death card. So we have a Taurus who may be connecting to or thinking of someone who has Scorpio in their chart, and or there's a little bit of indecision about this happily ever after, you know, this traditional future. You, just like the collective in the second half of April, Taurus, will have the strength of the Death card to bring an end to any sort of fantasy or illusion, to allow a spiritual transformation where you can create this abundance for yourself, where eventually you're going to draw someone towards you that you can trust. So definitely transformation. No longer am I going to sit here in energies of fantasy and illusion, keeping the sword behind my back, ready to protect and defend. In the inner strengths position, we have the Page of Spears energy. So exciting communication regarding money, light at the end of the tunnel here of abundance. I kept feeling like it's on its way, but it may take some Tauruses to discover this beautiful path closer to the end of April of 2022. So Spirit is saying when the message comes, we're going to give you the strength to research that opportunity and to make the highest, best decision, which is to move into the direction of emotional fulfillment. So there's a little bit of a message here about not focusing on money and things of the material, but to instead focus on emotions. Like, if I give all of myself, are they giving all of themselves? If something happened to me and I couldn't function in some way, would they continue to devote themselves for the long term? I do see exciting communication coming in the area of money, and just Spirit's giving someone the strength here to just continue to hang in there, because eventually an ending will come to one journey, or you'll be creating that ending because of an unexpected, trustworthy communication here. That's going to free your mind. Oh my goodness, look at on the bottom of the deck. We have another gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Wands. So an exciting new path, new direction that you're passionate about, where you're seeing more abundance, a light at the end of the tunnel, and are acknowledging a path of peace, joy, and happiness, because an offer has come here that you're excited about. Look at right behind that, we have the Fool energy. So Spirit's helping you to manifest this path and to trust that after a time of waiting, Spirit's going to say, go for it. You'll know. Okay? So some already know an offer, an opportunity, good news that came. We talked about that for the weekend of, I believe, the 9th to the 11th of April. And now it's like it's time to move forward. And some people are going to be a little bit nervous because they are moving into the direction of a path they have not discovered so far for some. Okay, so I want to bring in some, oh wow, I was going to use a different deck, but this one showed up. So this is the Mystic Red Rose Oracle. So we got the 10 of Pentacles and partying. Time with friends here, mid-April. For some, feeling very happy single, which is exactly where Spirit wants the collective to be, where you can live in the moment day to day, where you have the strength to bring an end to someone who comes towards you but doesn't give you all of themselves. So we have fear, right? With the Seven of Swords energies, fear of some form of communication, sitting in the energy of protect and defend. Some are going to be feeling fear of intimacy, running away, intensity or letting go, turmoil or fleeting. So it's like someone met someone or will be meeting someone mid-April here, and there's a fear of intimacy, holding on to that sword behind their back, and Spirit saying, don't run away. Okay, don't fear communication at this time. Okay, so in the relationship sector, we have self-indulgence, self-worth, King of Cups energies, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Someone is opening their heart again here, which is beautiful. Living in the moment and trusting in their self-worth because they are healing from unhealthy communication or fear of communication, some form of intense energy of the past. It's about letting go, not running away, but just speaking your truth and enjoying, again, living in the moment, appreciating yourself. As you connect with others, some of you will be connecting with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or again, this is you, male or female, with the King of Cups energies, feeling very balanced emotionally here. So in the creative aspects position, there could be some here who are going to be creating an opportunity to meet up, to talk. And Spirit saying, savor the moment. There's going to be a feeling of elevation here. That's why that fantasy and illusion comes up, and that's okay. I mean, a Seven of Cups here is also about observing a situation and contemplating a new direction. So if some, is a friend, there will be the building of greater friendships or starting a connection in a way that where there is kind of a friend energy first. Yep, look at that poker face. Oh my gosh, in the actions position. So judgment and the poker face card, which is about taking chances, not showing your hand here, you know, kind of having fun, living in the moment, feeling elevated, but trusting that you are going to put yourself first because of old fears. So look at that, old. Just like I said, in the emotional aspects position by the end of April, we've got outdated thinking, conditioning, how you used to replay things over in your head, and now how you're going to step into the portal of forward movement. If I love myself, others will be drawn to me and love me as well. Others will see my light and offer me a path of abundance because I'm shining. So subconsciously, we have a girl with a snake. Right? There could be some form of temptation coming your way. Maybe for some of you, they have air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and that's what you're trying to protect and defend yourself with. You may be charmed by someone here in the second half of April, but it is important to maintain your boundaries here, right? That's what the self-worth is about. Open your heart in a balanced way, have fun, focus on your abundance, maintain your boundaries if someone comes quickly towards you. Someone may want to set up a date or have a conversation, just don't get lost. Maintain that poker face until you receive the signs from Spirit with the major arcana judgment about what decision you want to make. So we have in the inner strengths position, hanging in there until some form of communication, diagonal to the 10 of spears and the judgment card, turns in your favor financially and creatively. And in the meantime, in the inner strengths position, we do have Cupid's arrow showing up. So have faith that love is coming for those of you who do not. There could be surprise invitations to have a cup of coffee here. Create that, go towards that. Whoops, and it was supposed to be here. So now we have faith day to day. You have the strength to bring something to an end because of your own personal abundance. So enjoy the connections, but free yourself from outdated thinking. It's time for new beginnings, right? We're talking about portals opening up where we step into a portal with an open heart, but also with self-worth, value, and boundaries. Oh my. So here's what they're talking about. Page of Spears, communications with others. Now we could have communication with someone here who has Earth in their chart like you, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. It's very small communication, but Spirit's giving you the strength to kind of just go back and forth in a minimal way at this time. Don't give into old energies of resentments, old triggers of some sort. Spirit's giving you the strength to kind of shift your perception, to connect, have fun, and to let go, to maintain this emotional balance in the relationship sector, and to not flee. I keep hearing fleeing, right? Because your heart is healing. Look at on the bottom of the deck. Healing heartache and then going into a passionate new direction that will grow into this path of love. Freeing one's mind of fear of intimacy, outdated thinking, certain conditionings of oneself. Having fun with family and friends, living in the moment, and knowing that as you bring an end to who and or what is not for you, whoever's falling away, whoever you're letting go of, maintain a poker face. Trust that Spirit's going to bring you into communication or connection with someone here. And it may be a surprising connection, kind of that aha, struck by love moment, or just the realization that, wow, love is coming my way and we're meeting up here. So we need to let go of old karmic relationships that caused this turmoil and this fleeting energy. And just let go and maintain a poker face. Love yourself first. Do the shadow work and say, I will maintain my boundaries because I'm the king or queen of my journey and I get to say who and or what can come in and who and or what cannot. So should these messages have resonated for you and you have further questions about your own personal journey, feel free to write me for a personal reading. I am offering 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the spring special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. So I'm going to close with an overall energy message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Guardian of emotion. So some of you are surrounded by guardians, those who have passed, your spirit guides, your angels, and so on. Spirit is telling this Taurus during the second half of April of 2022 that whatever situation you are in, it will require emotional maturity and total trust. So you may find that you're surrounded by those who have the best of intentions, like this King of Cups energies. When it comes to career and finance, rely on the advice you're being given at this time. For certain challenges, be they personal or professional, are going to be resolved in the second half or by the second half of April of 2022. Some of you may be connecting with a generous, humanitarian, or refined person that you can depend on, like we talked about with the King of Cups. So right behind that, we have choose freedom. Follow your intuition. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but Taurus, often this is an illusion. So now is the time to free yourself from any obstacles that you've been so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities that you might act upon at this time. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. For those of you who've been attending the live Zoomcast Wednesdays at noon U.S. Central Time and attending the live video YouTube podcast Thursdays at noon U.S. Central Time. Thank you so very much for your donations. Take care and God bless.